the glaring needs on the defensive side of the ball, the latest USA Today mock draft has the Cowboys taking Northwestern offensive lineman Rashawn Slater. This also comes after Stephen Jones told reporters that Tyron Smith, Lyle Collins, and Zach Martin are all healthy and look, quote, as good as we've seen them. So, Shannon, should the Cowboys take Slater with the 10th pick?
Skip, that's easy for Stephen Jones to say. Last I checked, are they playing football right now? Everybody should be healthy right now, considering Lyle Collins missed all of last year. Tyron Smith missed what? 11, 12, 13 games, Skip? So
he missed all but 2. So those 2 guys played 2 total games.
So I'll hope they would be healthy at this point in the season.
Yep.
Again, if they're as healthy as what Stephen Jones is saying, an offensive lineman doesn't make any sense. Where are you going to play him at? Are you going to play him at guard? Now, I remember they did this with Jonathan Ogden. Baltimore selected him, I think, if I'm not mistaken, with the 4th or the 5th, early, I think the 4th pick.
Yep.
They played him at guard.
Yep.
They traded Tony Jones, who was the left tackle, to us. They moved him to left tackle, and Orlando Brown Sr. was the right tackle. So are you going to play Slater at a guard, and then when Tyron Smith graduates, you move him to the left tackle? Again... Skip, I don't know what it is, Skip. Jerry just love offense, doesn't he? Jerry just refused. Michael Parsons might be sitting there.
But if you were sitting in Jerry's chair, I believe Shannon Sharp would take Rashawn Slater, because I think you would say, I cannot trust my left or my right tackle going forward.
Even if I can't trust them, I can't trust my defense.
Okay, but I think you would say, I got to protect my now highest paid quarterback investment in Dak Prescott. I better take the best available offensive lineman, and he would certainly qualify at the 10th spot. I'm
getting Michael Parsons, or I'm taking Pat Surtain the second.
Okay, how are you going to protect Dak?
How are you going to stop somebody? Stephen Jones told you they're healthy as they've been in a long time.
Okay.
You don't trust Stephen?
I trust me. I trust my eyes. And what I'd say from the start, I've been on this for like 6 months, I'm taking Patrick Surtain. Okay. Unless Kyle Pitts happened to fall, which is not going to happen.
See, there you go.
But if he fell to 10, I'm done. I'm taking him. I don't care.
Okay, so if Kyle Pitts and Pat Surtain are there at 10.
I'm taking Kyle Pitts. I told you that 2 months ago.
Then your head hard.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
And I will beat you with Kyle Pitts.
You need defense.
I don't care. I don't care. We'll just outscore you.
You tried that.
Yeah, we'll win games 70-69. That's what will happen.
Okay, keep on thinking you in college.
Look, I only know Rashawn Slater from one game that I watched him in, and it was in 2019 because he opted out last year at Northwestern.
Right.
But I happened to watch Northwestern versus the Ohio State because I was watching Chase Young, and this young man did a number on Chase Young all game long.
Yeah.
He just basically made him disappear. And he's not beastly. He's not the biggest. He's more of a... He's a little sleek for an offensive lineman. For me, he's more cut and ripped. He has natural strength. But he goes 304 pounds at 6'4". But he's played some guard. He's played right tackle. He's played left tackle. Mel Kiper's got him going 13th, and Todd McShay's got him going 14th, so that wouldn't be too high. He would be the obvious pick right there. He'd be an instant starter. You could probably play him in one of those guard positions. And by the way, you don't trust Zach Martin's health either going forward, because he seems to be hurt every other week.
Well, because I think the thing is, Skip, there have been a lot of collisions, because you got to realize, Skip, this offensive line basically has been intact, especially with Zach Martin and Tyron Smith, since 2014, when they ran the ball down people's throat with DeMarco Murray, and they come back with Darren McFadden, and then they had those 3 years of Zeke running the football. So there have been a lot of collisions with this offensive line. They've never been they've kind of shifted away from that and become more pass-centric. But for the first 4 or 5 years of their career, Skip, they will smash mouth. And that takes its toll. And you see Tyron Smith starting to have more and more injuries. Keep him out for more and more significant time. We see Zach Martin starting to have these injuries. Keep him out for more significant amount of time. Lyle Collins missed the entire season. And he had a torn, if I'm not mistaken, a torn labrum in his hip. We don't really know how he's going to come back.
Okay, but I have a good feeling that they're all going to be okay next year.
Well, then you don't need...
I just do.
Well, then why you need Slater then?
I just said, you're the one who's been campaigning against me, saying my line is a wreck.
No.
They're aging and injury prone. That's all you tell me.
I've been campaigning on you saying you're deep.
I thought you'd jump all over this and say, yes, I'm taking Rashawn Slater.
No, I've been campaigning against you, talking about your defense is terrible. And you tell me all the time, they gave up 300 yards at this team, and they gave up 2, and they gave up this and that. And every time we come out here, you want an offensive guy. You turned Jerry that got you convinced you need offense.
No.
You're not going to stop anybody.
No, I don't care. If you give me Kyle Pitts, I will beat you.
So now you don't care about stopping anybody. You just want to score a bunch of points.
Kyle Pitts can play safety, too.
Oh, you know what? Kyle Pitts ain't playing no
Gary
safety.
here with your obsession with Kyle Pitts. You guys love offense.
He just want all the offensive guys.
Slater is as advertised, but either way, like at some point, you gotta have defense as well to be successful. Anyways, we're gonna move on. LeBron just set another record. He didn't have to.
Another one.
He didn't have to do a thing. Let me explain. Next. Today on draft night, Fox Sports NFL analyst